It's the clip you talking about?
Act like you do. I love this. I love
Yeah.
that in my specials you get to see the growth of my fucking kids. You see their
No,
development.
It's
They're
not
getting
it.
older, man.
it's a little
My daughter
further.
told me
It's a
she likes
little
this
further
boy named
along.
Matt to go to school.
But go ahead. Yeah,
Dad, I
there
like
it
this
go.
boy named
Start right
Matt.
there.
Oh my God, he's so cute. He makes me laugh. I want him. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I want him. What the fuck are you saying, little girl? Should I tell him? If that's how you feel, honey, tell him. My daughter goes to school, tells the boy how she feels. She comes home. Dad, oh my God, guess what? Matt likes me back. We're a thing. Good for you, honey. That makes me happy. Do me a favor. Keep it in the kid's space, though. Okay, Dad. She comes back home
He
2 days
just told
later.
the kid
Dad,
keep. He just told his daughter keep it in the kid space though.
Yeah.
I don't like Matt no more. I like this boy named Rob now. He look better. He make me laugh more. That's who I really want. It happens, honey. Sometimes you think you like somebody, then you meet somebody else, and you realize that's the person that you liked all along. It's called life. Make it happen. Move on. Be honest with the other person. All right, Dad, I love you. Keep it in the kid's face. A week goes by. Dad, I don't like Rob no more. I like this boy named Tim. Instantly, in my mind, I said, my daughter a hoe. This is hoe shit. This is hoe
That's what
shit.
people are talking about.
Hoe
They can
activity
stop
right
it
in
right
front of my
there.
face.
You right at me.
In my mind, Dad, I don't like Rob no more. I like this boy named Tim. Instantly, in my mind, I said, my daughter a hoe. This is hoe shit.
Hey, hey, you.
What?
You know when Kevin Hart said your son had that gay moment and you gotta nip that in the bud. I feel like he just saying
You gotta nip
sometimes
that
your
in the bud.
daughter have a whole moment. You feel me? And you just want to nip that in the
Yeah.
bud. But nah, why was people so mad about it?
Yeah.
Wait, so they was
Well, people
mad?
were like mad about it. Yeah, so people was mad because like they were saying like he's calling his daughter a hoe, and why does her liking other guys have anything to do with her being a hoe when she's just exploring herself? She's exploring like guys at this age. People were saying he wouldn't do her son like that.
Mm-hmm.
And people were just saying, him as a parent, he shouldn't have been calling his daughter a hoe.
What you think?
Well,
Let's let's
for
say that
me,
you Kevin Hart wife right now. You feel me? The
okay,
mother.
well, if I was his wife, I would have been like, okay, you didn't have to say hoe shit. You could have been like, she talking a whole bunch of, I don't know, like probably made the joke in a different way. But for me, when I look at it, and Kevin Hart, me not being his wife, but me being like a bystander, somebody that looks at TV, a fan, quote unquote, not necessarily, but a fan because I'm watching it. I just feel like people are so sensitive these days. Comedians can't be comedians because stuff that's going to be funny to us as adults might be,
Oh,
iffy.
so
So
you don't think it was no issue with what he said?
no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
So, okay. So is it more so an issue of him saying about his daughter, or is it more so an issue like people don't want girls to be referred to as hoes for liking different guys?
I feel like people pick and choose on who they want to, you know, cancel, because there's a cancel culture,
Mm-hmm.
people pick and choose because, Kevin Hart sitting up there saying his daughter is doing whole activity. They be like, dang, he's calling his daughter a hoe. And then you have like feminists and women's rights, people that want to uplift women, and they get on him about that. But you also have people that don't say anything about WAP, you know. So,
Wow.
so I don't know, like,
Hmm. I mean, I wouldn't call my daughter a hoe. You feel me? I get you trying to be funny, but you feel me? When I think of a hoe, I think of, you feel me? I think she like 8. Now does
she
she like?
what?
Ain't she like 8 years old? You
I
feel me?
don't know. I think she like a preteen or something, 12, something like that.
Yeah. But nah, I mean, I get what you. I don't think it's a big issue for real. I think people is
Yeah,
too sensitive. Like when it comes to like the comics now, they want
right,
everything to be politically correct, and they
right.
probably just mad at Kevin Hart because he's so global and he in so many households. You feel me?
Yeah, and I think some people was like the joke wasn't even funny, and you had to
You
say
think it
your
was
daughter
funny?
was out. Like, I mean, it was like okay to me. Like I was thinking, okay, like I didn't think it was that funny,
Do you think
but
Kevin Hart
like
is funny? I
not no
only
more.
ask because I've been seeing it's been like a topic that Kevin Hart is not funny right now. So what you think?
Yeah, I think he's lost it. Like I feel like the stuff that was funny before was because of his struggle, and he not in the struggle no more. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's not really relatable.
You see, my thing with Kevin Hart is I wouldn't say he's not funny. I think he's still a funny person. But I always said that we laughed more at Kevin Hart. The way he acted, rather
Right.
than laughing with somebody. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
And I also think at a certain standpoint as a comedian, you kind of get past the stand-up stage
mm-hmm.
because like I said, it's not gonna be funny no more. You're not living the same life that your audience is living. So
So you think he passed the stand-up phase?
yeah. I mean, like, I don't know if you watched, did you watch it? I don't know if you watched it, but like it wasn't funny to me. Like it
To be
wasn't.
honest, I don't want to disrespect Kevin Hart no way, but to be honest, I tried to start watching it and I watched it from the beginning. But if I'm being honest, I turned it off. You feel me? It's not. And look, I feel like eventually I will go back and watch it over again. But to be honest, I turned it off. You feel me?
And maybe people look at it like that, be like, dang, Kevin Hart's still doing like stand up, and then they see this story, and that's probably like marketing for his stand up. Like,
Yeah. I was thinking that same thing. Like I felt like he made these jokes on purpose, knowing that they was gonna cause frustration, so he could be like, "Well, no, y'all, you feel me? It's just a joke. I don't give a fuck." You feel me?
so he can be in the public eye. Like,
It's smart. It's smart because he look what we doing right now. We talking about Kevin Hart.
I guess that is like a smart, right? I guess that's like a smart marketing thing, but he still ain't funny. Like, people gonna go back and watch that and be like, okay, you ain't funny. No, you still ain't funny. Like,
That's the thing. How do you feel like to be a comedian? And this is what you do, like as your profession. For people that's your peers, like I hear mainly other comedians say Kevin Hart isn't funny. You know, and you know you want to be respected by your peers and what you do, especially if you feel like you the best. He's definitely the most successful.
yeah. And I was thinking, like, I did say people stop doing stand up, but I feel like Dave Chappelle could definitely do a stand up and it still be funny.
They spell,
But
yeah, they be hilarious.
Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, like, I mean, you have those people, but like you said, we were laughing at Kevin Hart. We weren't laughing with him. Like, like
Because
he always, for him, his stand-ups are always about his life, like in
mm-hmm,
particular, specifically his life. When you look at like I said, Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock, they joke on people like as a group. Like
and
they'll
Kevin
joke
Hart,
on,
he just do silly shit. You feel me?
yeah. So
You feel me? Like that silly friend.
that might be like the disconnect there. Or they'll even joke on like what's going on in the world today or something like that. Okay.
So is Kevin Hart on your list of greatest comedians of all time? Hold on, let's go.
I
Where
feel
you
like
don't smoke, cause you don't smoke. So where your wine at?
right here.
All right, come on. Let's answer this question. Because is he on your Mount Rushmore? Is Kevin Hart on your Mount Rushmore?
How many people on Mount Rushmore? Because
Four. But we could do five.
on my Mount Rushmore, the funniest comedian to me is Bernie Mac. Like, and
And
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you know where Bernie
people,
Mac from?
huh?
You know where Bernie Mac from?
Chicago.
Chicago. You feel me?
Okay, we won't talking about that.
I'm just saying. If we being honest, The most talented people come out of Chicago. But we gonna move past
Yeah,
that.
I'm from North Carolina, so
Fayetteville, stand
talented
up.
people.
Fayetteville,
Right.
stand up.
Think 91026 and okay.
You feel me?
But yeah, so and you know, when I look at my favorite comedians and like the comedians we have today, it's not the same. Like comedians we have today are like have to be more family, like you were saying, like to their audience.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Bernie Mac
Bro,
ain't gonna
he
right. He
made
not gonna
jokes that
hold
was
back.
funny to him and to his core audience. You feel me? Even though the
Right.
jokes like, and I feel like with comedy you can push the lines. You feel me? It's comedy. You supposed to laugh at it. I don't want to have to think like, oh damn.
Right. You gotta think to be too sensitive. Like Bernie Mac would be like bitches and hoes. I wasn't I mean, I would look back at his old stuff. I wasn't of age to like understand it or even have any type of feeling about it. But when I watch it, I don't get no type of feeling because the shit is funny. Like it's just funny. It ain't nothing personal to personalize or nothing. It's just funny. So
Why you think people get so offended nowadays than back when we was? You feel me?
really, to me, I feel like once somebody apologizes the first time, that makes it open for other people's opinions. So for me, Kevin Hart had apologized before when he did the Oscar thing.
Okay,
Or
let's talk
whatever.
about this Kevin Hart apology tour. That whenever he does something wrong, he on every TV show. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what makes it like, okay, I'm about to say something because he, you know what I'm saying? He acknowledged it before.
Yeah.
So when people acknowledge it, it makes it open for people to put their 2 cents in. Like,
And like even with this recent stand up, he named the stand up I don't give a fuck, right?
right.
And then,
And people got some shit to say.
boy,
Like
he on interviews right now. Like I don't give a like, nigga. Obviously, you give a fuck, my nigga.
honestly, like you said, like I think that was the only thing
He need
he
to
said.
come out with a special. Like, all right, I give a little bit. I give a little bit.
Right, because wasn't there one before I apologize or something?
He
I don't know, but
he had said some comments toward the gay community and like some old tweets. And he was supposed to host the Oscars, and the Oscars said, "We want y'all to." They like, Kevin Hart, we need you to apologize for these previous comments that you made. And Kevin Hart was like, I've already apologized for him. I'm not apologizing again. But the funniest thing is he went on every show. Was like, I've already apologized for these comments. I'm not apologizing again. But he was like, okay, I'll apologize. It's just like, okay, bro. Like, stop apologizing to people, man.
right, that's what I'm saying. And that's why
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
he at a level where he got enough money and enough
it don't matter.
like you don't have to apologize.
Right. You're gonna have your same fan base regardless. Like you said, cater to that fan base. I don't think Bernie Mac or Eddie Murphy would have gave a fuck if somebody was like, "Oh, he calling girls hoes." They not gonna change their stuff. They're not gonna apologize. Like,
so how do you feel as a female when like comedians or just people joking around, everyday people refer to females as like hoes or things like that? You feel me? How offended are you? You feel me? And
for me, okay, so for me, I think it's fluid. For me, a dude is a hoe, a woman can be a hoe too. If it's hoe behavior, it's a hoe for me. But like when people generalize women as hoes, when it's just like a generalization, that's when it's like, okay, like that's when it can be sensitive to me. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone looks at, the top 2 female rappers right now, for me, I would say Meg and Cardi B.
mm-hmm.
And they would like generalize them as hoes and be like, these female rappers hoes. That's when I'll be like, okay, everybody not a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like North Carolina women are hoes just because they met a few women in here, like here that had like hoe behavior. Like when it's ever like a generalization, that's when it's like, okay. But like when you calling a hoe,
I mean, I guess it depends on what people's definition of being a hoe is. I know what my definition of being a hoe is. What's
What's
yours?
your definition?
What's yours first? You feel me?
My definition of a hoe. First of all, we all grown. Like honestly, the title doesn't even, like I said, like the generalization, okay, but like the title, I really don't. I really can't like connect with it because we're adults. Like if you want to sleep with somebody, for me, I connected with sleeping. So if you want to sleep who you want to sleep with, you're an adult. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But like for me, a hoe is someone who plays with people's feelings and make them think it's something, can make them think it's something that ain't, with multiple people.
True. True.
And that's a hoe to me. Like that's a hoe.
You feel me?
Like what?
I mean,
Don't play with people. Like that's hoish. So
I think my definition is simple. You feel me? I don't feel like if you single and you feel and you choose to fuck with a lot of different people, like you feel me, that's your choice. My definition of a hoe is a female that's in a relationship and then just be fucking with hella people. You like fucking with the bros, fucking
well,
with
yeah, that's a hoe too. But why I
that
gotta be a female though? You just
or guy.
specifically said okay.
I'm talking about in my instance.
Oh, in your instance,
From my
mine
point
is
of
a
view.
dude or a girl. Like it don't matter.
No, I'm just
Like
talking about from
both.
my point of view. But I would say if a guy has a girlfriend and is out fucking other girls, I would say okay. Or if a girl has a boyfriend and she's out fucking other niggas, I would say okay. That's what
So
I
you
would
can't.
consider a hoe.
So you can't be a single hoe.
No, not at all. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I feel like people use single as, I feel like it's single in this relationship. You know, some people try to put single first. Like you can be single and just want to be single. You feel me?
Right, but that's why I said when I talked about it, like, yeah, of course, being in a relationship and fucking with other people is being a hoe. However, if you're single and you're acting like, if you're single and you messing with somebody and they think it's a relation, it's going towards a relationship, and you know damn well that's not what you want, but you keep going along with that. Yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? Are you? They say something you don't say on it, or you don't tell them what it is. That's being a hoe to me too.
You
Like,
know, I'm glad you brought this up because I was just talking to one of my homies about this. You know, what you just said, like you you said like leading them on to believe it's gonna be a relationship. You feel
mm-hmm.
me? Me and my homie, we was saying from the moment we send that first text and you respond, girls think like, okay, you showing me that you want to be in a relationship. So it's like we don't never have that, you know, you feel me, no gray area to even say that. You feel me? And from that point on, she wants you to take her on dates. You feel me? She wants you to, you feel me? There's no
You
gray
know,
area.
but if she's
Like
taking the
I want,
time to get to know you, if she's taking the time to get to know you and she's doing things for you, clearly that's showing you that she wants a little bit more than
so
what you giving her. So you can be like, oh, wait, this ain't what it is. This is what I want, just so you know. You know, when you're taking advantage of somebody, that's something else, you know?
mm.
So
So you saying that a single guy could not just want to get to know you.
no, what I'm saying is a single guy should not take advantage. When they're taking advantage of multiple women, that's a hoe for me.
Taking
Taking
advantage.
advantage, yeah, getting them to buy you stuff,
Ah,
getting them to have it. I don't know, just
you don't want a man
using
that's
them.
resourceful.
See, now you need to go with that.
Come on,
You need to go with that
come on,
because you
man.
know what I'm trying to say.
Because if
Okay.
they use, yeah, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. You know. Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, it's definitely like we're adults. Like
Okay.
women know, women should. It's a woman's responsibility to define that as well. It's not just the man's, but
What?
more than likely to me. But I don't. Maybe it's because I'm a woman, but more than likely, I've seen the dude lead the woman on. It's not the opposite. So
It's like y'all don't get. You know, I don't know. what other option does a guy have? You feel me? Because if he say no, I don't want a relationship, then it's just cut off. You feel me? Period. Cause where do y'all go from there? If you,
I mean,
if we really
I
sat down and talked to y'all after we just hung out and I know you a little bit, and you say, look, I'm single, I'm happily single, I don't want a relationship. You feel me?
well, not all women want a relationship. Like depending on where that woman is in her life, like she might not want a relationship. She might want to be doing the same thing you're doing. So let's just be adults about it and let's define it so we don't hurt no feelings. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no crazy altercations. Let's break away from that.
What you mean?
You know what I mean. You know.
Explain.
You know what I mean, man. But like I feel like we broke away from like the Kevin Hart thing. You know, that was a little veer off.
Yeah, you supposed to. You feel me? Because we can't talk about the same time. We've been recording for 23 minutes. You feel
Well,
me?
yeah, I was also thinking about like, you know, because I think if I'm not mistaken, his daughter is like 12 or something, like a preteen.
Mm-hmm.
But I was also thinking about like how different it is for kids, not just girls, but children of that age than it was, you know, in my time, like when I was that age.
What's the biggest difference?
Well, of course, it's social media.
Cause how old are you right now?
I'm in my 20s.
Oh, so y'all start that young.
Yeah.
Boy, I still don't know my grandma age, boy.
I'm in my 20s. You know, I caught on, so I gotta go along with it.
Okay, so you in your 20s. What's the biggest difference from when you were? What age are we talking about?
So I was 11 to 13, 2011, 2000. No, not 2011. Let me think. 2008, 2007. I was around that age. And for me, like, I feel like I had just got out of the stage of like playing with Barbie dolls, and I might have been a little bit more slower than my counterparts, but I just feel like I wasn't. You know, there's girls wearing bundles, you know, posing with big butt. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like their bodies are more curvy than what, you know, we were at that age. And definitely a big difference is social media, you know, to me. They're just exposed to so much more than what we were at that age.
Is that a plus or a negative?
It could be a good thing, like as far as like resources, like resource wise, like learning, education, you know, like them trying to find a career or whatever. But, you know, a lot of things on social media aren't good. So, you know, and it depends on what path they take. So
it's tough out here for females, young females, and social media right now.
yeah,
You know,
and I also think like perverts. Then I don't know if it's like more awareness to be perversion now, but it seems like it's just way more men trying to talk to kids. Like,
I think that was I think social media just brought that to light. Hey, cause hey, we not, you know, hey, you feel me? I know too many people just, you feel me, growing up in the community that we live in, where, you feel me, that older nigga was dating. You feel me?
yeah, you're right. I know that too, and I don't know, like, was it okay because we were younger, or is it okay now because, or is it just more awareness to the issue?
I don't think it's ever been okay, but I don't think people. I don't think enough people care like enough people are caring now. You know, they couldn't have, because if they would have, you feel me, it wouldn't be as bad as it is right now.
Yeah, or there wouldn't be like moms with that were 15, their dad's
Yeah.
like 30.
So I see social media like bringing out the light of everything, man. And
True.
I
That's what I
think,
say. It could be a good and a bad thing. It
yeah,
could also like ruin like not just girls, but like dudes' perception of themselves or what they think is cute or beautiful
mhm.
or
Let me
what
tell you
dudes
what
really.
was when I realized social media was powerful. You feel me? Cause like in high school, like social media was just coming out, like for real, for real. We had MySpace, so you know, I was working at the theater. You feel me? I was working at the theater, and I was managing the theater, and we had this guest come in. She showed me her phone, and she was like, "Hey, I just wanted to warn you guys about this." And I'm like, "What?" You feel me? I look at the phone. It's a flyer. Like everybody meet up at this theater at this showtime for this one show, and you already know, like me managing the theater, if the theater is full and sold out, but it's people in line for that same theater and the movie sold out, people just scatter across the theater.
Yeah.
When I say it was like 200-300 kids that showed up from that flight, and we had to, bro, I'm saying like that one flyer, one kid posted it, was like, everybody meet
Mm-hmm.
here for this. I'm like, oh, this social media shit.
Yeah, it's serious. It's
Boy,
real.
and look, bro, and these was kids. They was like high schoolers, like 13, 14. You feel me? I was working
Yeah.
on the west side of Chicago, bro.
Oh.
You feel me?
Ooh.
And yeah, bro. And it's crazy, and it's crazy. You got to keep your safety of your employees. When I say it was 200-300 kids, 200-300 kids, and it's fights. You know,
Like teenager kids?
yeah,
Or
and they all meet up like that with no supervision. You feel me?
yeah.
When you have a crowd of people like that, you need more security because fights will break out. People from different schools,
Mm-hmm.
they come to the theater, bro. I think we had a couple fights broke out. I think we just
I
called
was
the
about to
police.
say I know something had to happen. That's too many
Hey,
people.
for when a fight break out and I'm at work, for I take off. You feel me? You feel me? I'm gonna let the police do their job, bro. I'm like, I'm not.
You ain't got nothing to do with that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. You feel me?
But you the manager though. What?
Shit.
Who the workers going to? Like,
Yeah, nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I always handle it. When I was there, everything was handled. But sometimes I come in and
in this chaos.
shit would be going crazy, and it'd be like,
Yeah, social media, just like I said, with the marketing thing with social media, good and bad. Like they can spread lies, they can spread the truth. Like,
hey, I've been in the gym, cuzzo. You feel me?
no.
You better be in the gym, cause next time, you feel me? I don't want
Next
to
time
come.
what?
I don't want to come, and I got this 6-pack, and you was just talking about you on the app. You feel me?
Yo, it's Christmas time. Like that time passed. I had like a 2-pack before
Yeah, that's what I'm
Thanksgiving.
saying. Like this Christmas time, I've been going hard too.
But yeah, I've been in the gym a little bit, a few days. I'm going morning. So
Yeah. I think
yeah.
it's crazy. It seems like we've been talking for a short period of time, but when you go back and look through the video, it'd be so much content. Like kind of like it'd be so much that I don't even need to use. You feel me?
I
But
know, right?
it's just great moments. You feel me?
Yeah.
I see you got your tree up.
Yeah, doesn't look nice.
Hey, I also be talking about current topics. What's a current topic?
Uh, Trump.
Go to your Instagram.
Today.
Yeah.
Let's see.
When you go to your Instagram, what pop up?
Let me go
Oh,
to the
shit.
shade room.
Boy. Hey, do you think the shade room is good for the black community? Because I feel like they be instigating so much stuff, bro.
Yeah, I think it'd be extra. Like y'all really going to somebody's page to see if they follow somebody else. Like,
Bro, like deep in they go deep
like
into people's
damn.
lives, bro. Like
Like y'all really went to
hey,
see who
look,
they
and
follow.
I
Like,
just recently started following the Shade Room, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, oh wow. And then all I see is they got 20 million followers. I'm like,
My boyfriend was like, "Why every girl follow the Shade Room?"
mm.
So what happened with G Herbo?
I heard, hey, I didn't read nothing, but like I was talking to somebody earlier, and somebody told me that they got my man's on some, bro. Let me pull it
Let me
up,
go. Yeah, let me go look.
cause
G Herbo has been charged with several offenses in Massachusetts. However, he maintains his innocence and looks forward to establishing his innocence in court. Herbo has legal representation in Massachusetts via Prince Lobel, whose team has reached out to the U.S. Attorney's Office in Massachusetts to make arrangements for Herbo's appearance. G. Herbo will appear in Massachusetts whenever he is required, either in person or via Zoom.
what the world? Where you just get that from?
The Shade Room.
I was on the shade. What?
Dang, I had hope
Damn.
in G Herbo too. I was I had hope in him because like I feel like he was like bringing awareness to like depression in men and like people that grew up in like the hood and stuff. Like I feel like he was shedding light to that.
He was a good dude, man. What?
I mean, he
That's
was, he is, but stolen
yeah, he is. He is.
IDs.
My bad. I didn't mean to say well. Uh,
What? That's
he's through
crazy.
accused of using stolen IDs, more than 1 million.
So he ain't got money like that, or
No, he got money, but in Chicago, I don't know, man. It's like in Chicago, everybody doing finessing and doing that.
why?
You
Why?
feel me?
Why celebrities feel like they need to? I mean, I know you a celebrity, but you don't need to be renting cars and doing shit you can't do to have a look. And that's another thing social media has done, like making people live a life that they don't live. Like this dude done stole IDs so that he can take a private jet.
Well,
You know, like
I don't know if it's G Herbo exactly, or if it's just some people around him. Cause I'm reading this description, and they ain't really being too detailed. You feel me? I mean, they being
but why
detailed,
would
but
he
like,
be in trouble then?
I mean, he the boss.
Right, but if his crew was doing it, they would have them locked up. What he got to do with it?
You know, it's sad to say. I think when I say I think everybody in Chicago out there, you know, jugging and finessing. You feel me? Like everybody out there jugging and finessing. You feel me? And I don't know, man.
That's how you gotta live, huh?
Yeah, people don't got money. You feel me? And that was a good thing. And a lot
But
of people
why?
look. A lot of people check this out. A lot of people don't get caught. You feel me?
Like, are they scamming people? Like,
I mean,
is scamming like a
look what this say. It say stolen IDs. You feel me? You just take that and think whatever you want.
that most of the people in Chicago do that. And I was looking at some type of report. I can't remember where it was from, and it
We
might
ain't
have
gonna
been.
just say Chicago too. It's everywhere too. Every hood, everywhere.
I was looking at something like some type of report, and I don't know if it was from G Herbo's interview, but he said like how Chicago rappers like never make it, like they get killed or like they in some type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then like somebody had mentioned what's his name,
King
Chance the
Von,
Rapper,
our
and
chance.
was like how he's not involved in it or whatever. But why do you
Like
think it's like,
why Chance is not involved in it?
yeah, but like why is it Chicago rappers are like,
You know, I just did an interview earlier, and I was talking about we lost so many good Chicago legends.
yeah,
You feel me? And legends like people you don't even know about Young Pappy.
Yeah.
You know
People
about
that haven't made it yet.
like Pappy,
I was just now
Von.
finding out about King Von for real. Like, I ain't really know about him.
The album was cold. It is cold. But
It's
yeah.
just sad. Like, why is Chicago like that? And it's majority black people too. Like, why? Where's the problem
It's
coming
just
from?
it's so many. It's so many. It's so many. You feel me?
Is
But
there a
you
lack
know,
of jobs there?
I mean, no, I don't think it's a lack of jobs now. You feel me? It's just I don't know. In Chicago, man, everybody really be for themselves. You feel me? And it be like almost like a crab in a bucket. You feel me? One
If you
crab.
made it, if you made it to be big, would you go back and try to change that?
I mean, I moved to Atlanta now. You feel me?
I know, but
And
I'm just saying, if you became Bill Gates.
I mean, I plan on going back. I plan on going back. You know, but yeah, you got to get to a certain level before you can go back actually make a difference, especially in your
Why do you
neighborhood.
think? Why do you think Kanye didn't go back?
I think Kanye he be back. He be back. You feel me? But I don't know. That's a good question because
Right.
it's so many people in the city that like look up to Kanye, like admire
Right.
him.
Right.
Shit.
Maybe people just be scared to go back. Like you said, it's
And look,
crabs in
I
a
ain't
barrel.
never look. And I don't know how people gonna judge me for this. I ain't never look up to Kanye. You feel me?
Ever. Never.
Hey, no shit. No shade, no shade. I ain't never looked up to Kanye at all. You feel me? He was cool.
It's not that I didn't look up to him. He just really disappointed me. He disappointed me. Why you ain't look up to the man though?
Kanye, nah, it just wasn't my. You feel me? I don't know. I don't know. I respect Kanye, bro. He's so talented, bro. But you
He
feel me?
is, but he's also has his ways. Like what?
Yeah. He has his ways, bro. Like for real. I fuck
But
with
he
him too.
always
Don't
been
get
like.
me wrong. I definitely fuck with him. I just
I don't
didn't.
know if I'm vote him anymore, but I did. Shit, I can't even buy his shoes.
Hey, look, man. He just went to God. He just went to God. He went to Jesus, and I gotta give him that. Don't
Do
fuck
you
that
think
up. If he fucked that up, I can't fuck with him.
But don't you think I kind of feel like him having that choir thing is like a mockery to the gospel choir,
You
because it's
think
like
so?
he's trying to renovate it into his own. I mean, I know it's like a more of a tradition thing, but I don't know. It's kind of I don't think it's genuine. You know,
You don't think what's in you?
his choir.
They so talented though. They so talented. And look, some people need to hear choir. Ain't nothing wrong with choir. But
And
nah,
why we on Kanye? Why we on Kanye?
exactly. I was just about to say that, bro. Let's get off Kanye. Bro. I was
No, but why
saying,
we on Kanye? One point, why we on Kanye? This man really ran for president.
he really ran for.
Like, did you vote in Chicago? Did you vote?
I was in Georgia. Hey, I want to say
Was he
this.
on the
Who
Was he on the ballot for Chicago?
in Georgia? Nah, you had to write his name in. His name wasn't on the ballot.
But do you know if he was on the ballot in Chicago?
I don't think so. I don't think
Oh,
so.
okay, that's crazy, and that's where he from. That's crazy.
Like, why would you run for president, bro?
Man, I feel like he ran for president because he was friends with Trump, so he was trying to take votes from Biden with the little bit of votes he got.
But like, I feel like that's so irresponsible. You feel me? Like if you're gonna run for president the right way. He didn't do none of the shit that you supposed to do when you run for president. That's why your name was not on the ballot.
Hell, Trump didn't either. Him.
Yes, yeah. That nigga getting out of office now.
And the orange peeling is getting out of office, not nigga. But like, I don't even know. Like, I don't. I feel like Kanye was to me a voice of the people originally, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was the passing of his mom or what it was. But then he, like I said, it started like he became a joke. Like he needs. I feel like he like needs mental help. Like,
I mean, recently when I've been seeing him and I've seen him interviewed in different places, he seems a lot more, you feel me, than when he was like crying and shit about abortion and stuff.
I mean, you can say that, but did you look at his rally? And like
this, and that's why I said I didn't really look up to Kanye growing up. You feel me? I don't pay Kanye no mind, bro. I'm like, okay, bro. I respect him and all that, but when he be doing his Kanye stuff, I just be like, oh, Kanye just being Kanye.
That should definitely be a saying. Oh man, you Kanye, and like
you remember that? You remember that South Park episode, Kanye West, Gay Fish?
No.
You don't remember that?
I'm gonna have to watch that. No.
Oh man, I look you want you to watch that. You don't remember that? Swear. You ain't watched South Park growing up. You ain't have no childhood.
I probably watched it, but I don't remember. I feel like I remember them making a South Park person of Kanye, but I probably just can't remember the episode. Like, I'm not a good person that remembers shows and movies, like lines and stuff. That's not me.
Can you hear my computer?
Yeah. No, I can't. Are you playing something?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. Good. Good.
Yo, you high?
Hey, this Kanye West is about to get you so weak. I promise you. I promise you. Hold on. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
You can still see it?
Yeah, it looks bigger. Right. Ooh, they is wrong for that.
They so bogus.
South Park get on my nerves, man. And they predict so much.
They predicted everything, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh man. Oh, I think we got so much content for this interview.
Oh, we definitely do.
You know, thank you for being a guest. I appreciate you. You feel me?
Of course, anytime.
And you feel me? You want to tell the people what you got coming up next? What's going on for you?
So I do have a YouTube. Content is coming soon. I feel like Black nurses are underrepresented, so I'm going to be uploading some content.
Say that one more time.
Black nurses are underrepresented on YouTube for me. Like, so I'm gonna upload some stuff about that. I'm in nursing school, so you can follow my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, or you can follow my Instagram and get updated about my YouTube. So,
what's your YouTube for the folks out there? Just send it to me, then I'll put it in the video.
Okay, because I don't remember it.
All right, cuz I'm gonna holler at you.
All right, bye. Good night.